Hello friends, welcome to the Wonder Who channel. My name is Naja. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I am outside today in nature and I'm going to go harvest some goldenrod. Stay tuned while I tell you more about that. When I was arriving home, I noticed as I was turning into the neighborhood that there was some goldenrod going in the opposite direction. So I want to go check it out, and I've got my harvesting supplies or foraging supplies. So I want to go check it out and see what that's about. So I had planned on harvesting some goldenrod when I was in my parents' town, and it got away from me and I couldn't do it yesterday because I had to be back in my area for an appointment. So I was not able to do that. So I was just very observant of what was going on as I was driving in my area of what I could find as far as goldenrod. And I do see a lot, and I could probably drive to, but I want to check out what's right outside my neighborhood and see if that's actually something. So I'll come back once I'm over there. All right, I'm still walking, but I just wanted to tell you with the weather, this is a far cry from June and July. This is wonderful and magnificent. Maybe I'll resume walking in the neighborhood at some point, but I don't know if I'll do that or not. I got a walking pad, and I do plenty of walking when I'm out of town. So, but you know, it seems like it's never enough when it comes to your doctors, the dear doctors. You need to move more. And I don't have on the most comfortable shoes. I have on some knee-high rain boots because I'm not trying to get any wildlife nipping at my heels and shins, you know. Yeah, so this is the area that I believe is goldenrod. It looks like everything I've been researching and studying. I'm gonna grab my phone and make sure I can do a good idea of this stuff. All right, I've got a positive ID. So next thing I'm going to do is get my gloves on. And lastly, I'm gonna get a little bit over here. All right. This is everything that I got. I think that's quite nice. I can always come out here and get some more. All right, I have made it home. And so I'm gonna grab a table out here and sit down at it and take a look at what I got. And then you and I can learn together on how to process it for drying in the freeze dryer and what are some uses of it. It smells kind of sweet. I'm going to go down to AI. And so this could be Canada goldenrod, which is Solidago canadensis, or tall goldenrod, which is Solidago altissima. And so it says it's hard to distinguish any flower details under magnification. It says a quick test is to crush the leaf. If it smells sweet like anise or licorice, then it's sweet goldenrod. If it smells green or herbal, then it's canadensis or altissima. So we've got this leaf. I don't know. It smells lovely. It smells more green herbal, so it's going to be either canadensis or altissima. So my next step to determine if it is canadensis or altissima is if looking at the leaves. If the leaves have tiny hairs and a rough feel, lean towards altissima. If it's smoother, then it's likely canadensis. So good news, I was able to take some close-up pictures of the leaves and put it in AI. And it is stating that this is very likely canadensis because the leaves are lance-shaped and they're smooth, because altissima has more of a rough leaf texture, and I don't feel that. So I think we did really good. So let me just sort through this and see how much I have, because I was just clipping away. I mean, it smells magnificent. Maybe while I have this time at home too, that I may stop in some other areas grab this on the side of the road if I end up liking it, because I believe that there is a short window for this, that this blooms near the end of summer into fall. And it is officially fall now, according to the calendar. Okay, this is all of the goldenrod that I have. So I'm reading this off the internet, so some herbalism type searches. So the medicinal benefits of goldenrod are urinary tract and kidney support. It is traditionally used as a diuretic to help flush the kidneys and the urinary tract. It may support kidney health and reduce the risk of kidney stones and help with mild urinary tract infections, UTIs. And for anti-inflammatory and pain relief, it contains flavonoids and saponins with anti-inflammatory properties. It can be used for muscle aches, arthritis, rheumatism, and general body pain. And for respiratory support, it can help ease seasonal allergies, sinus infections, and congestion. Then in those types, it's traditionally brewed as a tea for colds, flu, sore throats, or bronchitis. And for wound healing, Native Americans use poultices of goldenrod for wounds, burns, and skin irritation. The plant has a mild antiseptic and astringent qualities. And lastly, digestive health. Bitterness in goldenrod may help stimulate the digestion and reduce bloating or cramping. So some common preparations are using it as a tea or an infusion. And in those cases, you use the dried leaves and flowers for urinary or respiratory support. And then as a tincture, as a concentrated liquid extract, in a poultice or wash for external use. This video and my trip foraging is for educational purposes only. I am not a doctor. I don't play one on TV or YouTube or in real life. I just play myself. And I just wanted to make sure that I stated that I am not giving medical advice. I'm just sharing with you what I'm learning about foraging and goldenrod. And there are some safety notes. That this goldenrod is generally safe for most people, but should be avoided by people who have severe ragweed allergies, because it may cause reactions, and it's not recommended for people with serious kidney disease without medical guidance, and can interact with medications that are already acting as diuretics. So, how to dry goldenrod. So it says pick the flowers when they're in full bloom, cut the flowering tops and leaves about 6 to 10 inches of the stem, and it's best to harvest in the morning after the dew is dry, but before the sun gets too hot. To clean, shake gently to remove the insects. Avoid rinsing unless it's dusty. If it's rinsed, pat thoroughly and spread in a single layer until the surface moisture is gone. And then you can air dry it. You can put it in a dehydrator. You can put it in an oven as a last resort at the lowest setting. As far as storage of the dry product, remove the flowers and leaves from the stems. Store in airtight glass jars or tins away from light and heat. So I think for this being my first preparation of goldenrod, I want to rinse this thoroughly. I'm going to take this in the house and wash it. Just swish it in some water very, very quickly, and then let it air dry and put it in the freeze dryer at that point. So that's what I think I'm going to do next, just for my own feeling better. Maybe in the future, if I'm able to grow a little bit of goldenrod in my yard, I would feel a little bit better with just not cleaning it. But again, it's going to be a very, very fast swish, and I am using the freeze dryer, so it's going to get frozen, and then it is going to be, dried. So maybe that will help with the cooties or ease my mind. I don't know. I'll show you before the end of the video what everything looks like after I freeze dried it. So I think washing this was a good call, because look at all of this. So I have got it all on a towel, and I topped it with some flour sack cloths. And it is so pretty. If nothing else, it'll probably be beautiful in a vase. So this is how everything looks. It's not damp. So I think I am ready to get it set up to go in the freeze dryer. Just gonna lay the goldenrod on here. If I see anything that is not looking it's best for me, I'm not going to put it on there. So okay, so now we wait until the freeze dryer is ready for us. So it's only 2 hours and 50 minutes in on this cycle for the goldenrod, and it's already been drying for 26 minutes. So do I got a super powered freeze dryer, or is just this type of stuff just freezes and then dries quickly? I've never done this before. So friends, thanks for hanging out with me while I did a little bit of foraging outside of my neighborhood. I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that it was educational. If there are any comments or questions, please leave them below in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I hope today is the goodest of your good days, and may everything fall into place for you. See you again soon. Bye-bye.